Hello, everyone. Welcome to another day of the Zenith Daylong Reward Tournament. This is Brady Bot, your host. I will be playing, once again, this event on BBO every day for the foreseeable future. And taking a look at our results from yesterday, so we ended with a bit over 56%. We more than doubled our entry fee, which is kind of nice, but in terms of master points earnings, we got less than 1. I know we finished 10th in the one 2 days ago and picked up well over 20 master points, but it looks like in terms of the rankings, somewhere around 60% is really where the cutoff starts to, maybe a bit lower than 60%, but somewhere around 59%, 58%, you really, it falls off in terms of your master point earnings. But the online currency earnings in bridge-based dollars seems to carry on for quite a while. I mean, so we only did a little above average with our 56% and still managed to make twice our entry fee back, a little more than that. Well, let's take a look at today's hands. So, okay, a bit of lag there, but here we are, jumping right in, and our partner opens a strong 2 clubs. Well, I think with the robots, 2 spades would tend to show 2 of the top 3 honors. All of the positive bids show that, so I'm going to bid 2 diamonds and wait to see what our partner has. Partner has a diamond suit. Okay, well, let's show our spade suit. 4 or more spades. That doesn't feel right. Okay, well, our partner bids 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds. We showed spades, we didn't find a fit. Our partner signs off in 3 no. It looks like the idea behind this is that maybe we can find a 4-4 spade fit in these auctions. The 3 diamond bidder is, but that feels like a really bad system design to me, because this person already has showed a long natural suit. It's far more likely that they have 3 card support for a major than 4 card support. Anyway, I don't really see a reason to disturb 3 no trump. I mean, our partner could have extras, right? And we haven't showed any values yet. Partner said he was game forcing, showed diamonds, 3 spades, didn't show more high card points, although it says apparently 5+ total points. I don't really understand what's going on in this auction according to the robot system, but let's play 3 no trump. Okay. Oh, hey, how's it going? Otum. Yeah, so new to bridge. Duplicate bridge and contract bridge are 2 different forms. I would say duplicate bridge is what's normally played in tournament events. So if you play in, depending on what country you're from, I'm from the United States. We have the ACBL, the American Contract Bridge League, and in there they play duplicate bridge events. So duplicate means the same hands are played across every table in the event, and you get to compare scores. I am not sure if I can show an example right now, but so this hand that I'm currently playing, oh, you're from the US too, cool. So the ACBL is the giant organization for bridge in the US, and they play these duplicate tournaments, which basically means that, you know, we look at North's hand. North has the ace, king, queen, jack of diamonds, ace, queen, jack of clubs. They have a lot of high cards, but that's not special. Every single player in the room, 1 person at every table is going to have this exact same hand. So our objective is to just do better than the other players in the room with these exact same cards. So we had this auction, we bid to 3 no trump. Hopefully, this is a better contract than anyone else got to. Hopefully we can take more tricks and score more points. Contract bridge, on the other hand, is what you might play with your parents if you played growing up. Yes, all the hands are pre-made. So these boards have been pre-dealt. I mean, online you can do this a lot easier. Yeah, in duplicate they're all pre-made. So online it's much easier to do this. In person, you have to physically shuffle and put the cards into the exact same spot. Well, not shuffle, I guess, unshuffle. But put all the cards in the exact same positions in every hand and give them to every table. So it's a lot of work, but they hire caddies or other people, you know, high school students or college students that need to make a few bucks to do this for them. Yeah, so we're competing right now. So this is, let's see if I can jump out of this quickly. So we're playing in this thing called the Zenith Daylong Reward Tournament. It is, I don't know if this text is readable. Maybe I can pop it up and make it a little larger. But 16 boards match points. This is what duplicate basically means. You play these boards and you score 1 point if you get a higher score than the other table. You score half a point if you tie with them, and you get 0 points if you score worse than them. And so you're just trying to collect as many of these match points as you can. 3 robots in the other seats, so we aren't playing against human opponents today. I do that sometimes on the stream. And then I don't think, I think that's basically it. So hopefully that answers your question. Let me know if something's a little confusing. But let's try and jump back into the hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to count my tricks. It looks like I have 6 diamond tricks if the diamonds split favorably. I mean, they could be 5-0 between the opponent's cards. I have potentially 2 heart tricks. I can get rid of the heart ace. The king, queen of hearts will provide tricks for me. I have the spade ace. I'm probably making this contract. I could try and take a club finesse. If West has the club king, then I will be making some extra tricks. Okay, but let's start out. First things first, let's just make sure that the diamond suit is splitting well for us. Now that both opponents have followed, we know that they can have at most 4 diamonds between them. So I'm happy to just try and set up my extra heart trick. And we'll see what the opponents do. Okay, the jack of spades come back. I will play the queen. East plays the king, and I will win the ace. A bit of a difficult spot. So at match points, it's really important to try and take as many tricks as you possibly can, which means that if I just play the queen of hearts and take all my diamond tricks and take the ace of clubs, I will have to lose a club to the king, and then the opponents will get the last trick. Alternatively, I could hope that West has the club king and take a club finesse. This would risk me going down in my contract, but I would be making all the rest of the tricks if it works. So I think it's a worthwhile risk to take, is to take this club finesse. There's no real indication based on the way the bidding went that one opponent or another has the king of clubs. So I'm going to go for it, and we'll see if it works out. It did not. So now the opponent's, oh, that is not, that is not good, that the spades split so poorly between the opponent's hands, but it is still okay. So we lost a couple of extra tricks, ended up going down in our contract, but I think that was a risk worth taking at match points. If we knew ahead of time that the opponent's club suit had split 4-2, we would have been 4-2 in our favor for taking this finesse for some extra tricks, which 67% of the time would have netted us a pretty good score. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for us this time. But them's the breaks. So on to the next deal. East passes 10 high card points. We don't want to open. Our partner opens a no trump, 15 to, how do I get rid of this pop-up? 15 to 17 high card points. We have 10. That's enough to bid game, so we'll just bid 3 no trump. So Autumn says, one more question, best place to play and learn online. I actually really like this site, Bridgebase Online. If you type that into your browser, go to bridgebase.com up here. It will take you to a place you can create an account. It's free to play. This tournament that I'm playing in is not free to play. It costs you $1. But there's a bunch of free to play sources on this website. You can announce your skill level and then find tables to just play pickup games with a bunch of other random people from all over the world. It's a pretty active community, so I would highly recommend this one if you're looking to learn. Let's see. So 3 no trump. We get the Jack of Hearts lead, normally showing the next lower honor. So Jack of Hearts promising the 10. Off the top, we have 2 hearts after the heart lead. We're given a free finesse. We have 3 clubs, brings us up to 5 tricks. Ace King of Spades brings us up to 7. If the spade finesse is working, that can bring us up to an 8th trick. We can probably set up a long spade. So I think I'm going to go about it that way. So we'll win the Queen of Hearts, and let's get to work on the spade suit. Spade to the king, spade to the jack. The finesses are not working out for us today, and East switches to the King of Hearts. So I guess we should duck this trick. There's no harm in leaving East on lead. If East leads a club or a diamond, it'll be good for us. If East continues hearts, that's perfectly fine. Okay, and so now our objective is mostly just going to be to try and take as many tricks as we can from this point. We still have 3 spades and 3 clubs, so we're definitely going to be making our contract this time. Knock on wood. But we have the potential to take a finesse in clubs to get an extra trick. We have the potential to take a finesse in diamonds to get an extra trick. I think I'm going to start by taking all my spade winners and kind of get a sense for what the opponents are doing in the other suits. Maybe they'll give me an indication about the right thing to do. Okay, well, East has discarded 2 clubs, which means if East follows when I lead the Queen of Clubs, then all of my clubs are winners. And he does. That's great. So East kind of made a mistake on this deal, discarding a club from the jack. It allowed me to very easily take 4 club tricks, when otherwise, if I had just played the Ace King Queen, his jack would have set up. So ultimately, probably not a very difficult hand to play. We took a spade finesse, it didn't work out, but then East, I guess, got a little greedy, holding on to all of his hearts, hoping that he would get a trick eventually, and it was not to be. Okay, on to board 3. 18 high card points, too strong to open a no trump, so we'll open a club, and rebid 2 no trump to show 18 to 19. 3 diamonds by North, asking us if we have 3 card heart support. We do. And so we get to play 4 hearts. All right. Well, taking a look at this hand, the most important thing is what am I doing about the diamond suit? Because it looks like we have no losers in spades, the ace of spades opposite a singleton, only one loser in clubs, the king, queen of clubs opposite a doubleton, no trump losers, hopefully, as long as the trumps split in some sort of favorable manner. And so the last question is, what's going on in diamonds? Well, the best play in the diamond suit is to lead the queen of diamonds, taking a finesse. And of course, if East covers, we can play the ace. And then if the queen of diamonds loses, then we can lead the 10 of diamonds, taking another finesse. This will work whenever East has one of the two missing diamonds, either the king or jack. So I think that's going to be my plan, which means I want to end drawing trumps in, oh no. Oh no. Well, hearts are 5-0. That is not what I was hoping for. Okay, change of plan then. Huh. In this case, given that the hearts have split so poorly, I might want to adjust my thinking about what I'm doing in the diamond suit. Because now it's very likely that East is very short in diamonds, might have a singleton, or even a void. And so I think it's better to actually cash the ace of diamonds before leading diamonds towards the queen 10 to try and guess the suit. So maybe that's what I should be doing. Is it that likely that East wouldn't have led a singleton diamond? I'm not sure. I think it's possible. Okay, well, this is a tricky spot for sure. I guess I am going to kind of play West for diamond length. So I can do that by leading a diamond towards the queen 10 or by cashing the ace first. I suppose I'm gonna lead a diamond towards the queen 10. Definitely not an easy position to be in. The 5-0 heart split is not what I was hoping for. Okay. One moment, please. So, I'm just not sure that East wouldn't have led a singleton diamond. That, I think, is the most tricky question on this hand. Alright, I think I've made up my mind. It actually feels like diamonds might even be 5-0. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, now I'm flipping back and forth. I mean, one thing to consider is that West didn't overcall over one club, and now that we know West has no hearts, West must have a 5-card suit of some kind. If that 5-card suit was diamonds or spades, surely West would have overcalled one diamond or one spade. So it's possible West has 5 clubs, and that's the reason why he didn't overcall. But then West probably still has at least 4 diamonds. Probably exactly 4 diamonds. Okay, I'm sold. I'm going to cash the diamond ace. East follows to this trick. That's a good sign. I think I'm taking the finesse. No. East has the Jack Doubleton. That's kind of a disaster. Yeah, that's... East has the King Jack of Diamonds. So West has 11 cards and 2 suits. That is very unexpected. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, that's not great for our side, unfortunately. We could have done what I was originally planning to do, which was to lead the Queen of Diamonds, and that would have actually worked out on this deal. But I mean, this is crazy that West with 6 spades and 5 clubs didn't bid anything over 1 club opening bid. I think 1 spade or even 2 spades is pretty normal from that hand. It really fooled me. Oh well. I hope we'll have company. I think a lot of other tables are also going to get to 4 hearts, and you know, as Autumn was saying earlier, I think duplicate kind of showcases why this might not be so bad for our side. Everyone in your seat is going to have the same 5-0 distribution of the opponent's heart seat or heart suit. So everyone's going to lose a trump, everyone's going to have this difficult choice in the diamond suit, and hopefully I'll have some company with people also cashing the diamond ace first before leading diamonds. But I guess we'll see at the end of the set how we end up. Alright, 3 passes to me in 4th seat. I will open a no trump, 15 to 17 high card points. And our partner bids game. Okay. Well, a couple of good things that have happened so far in this hand. First off, the opponents didn't lead hearts, which could have set up a lot of tricks for them. But by opening a no trump instead of a spade, we actually get to play in 3 no trump. And it looks like spades and no trump might take the same number of tricks on this deal. So that's good. That means we'll score 10 extra points and get a good match point result. I mean, spades could be 5-0 this time once again. That would make things a little bit messy. But okay, the 10 of clubs has led to the jack. That's an interesting first trick. Because now if I guess who has the 9 of clubs, I can take 4 club tricks via finesse. I think West should have the 9 of clubs. I don't think East would be playing the jack from jack 9. So I do plan on taking 4 clubs somehow via a finesse. So let's win the king of clubs and lead queen of spades. Okay, the spade suit splits. I believe I'm gonna have to... Okay, I have some difficulties on this deal. Because the clubs are blocked, so if I were to take a club finesse, the ace of clubs could get stranded if I have no entry back to dummy. And I kind of need the ace of clubs as a dummy entry to get to my 3rd diamond. Well, let's continue setting up the spade suit. And I think I should do this by leading a low spade. Okay. 10 of hearts switch is not that unexpected. So if West has 5 clubs, what looks like 2 spades, West could have 3 hearts, West could also have 2 hearts. We don't have a lot of information to go on. My thinking is, if West has two hearts, say King Doubleton or Queen Doubleton, I want to hop up with the ace right now. That would block the heart suit, and then I could safely set up my diamonds. But if West has three hearts, I don't want to do that, because then by hopping up with the heart ace, the opponent's heart communication is still intact. I think I'm going to hop up with the heart ace. It feels more likely to me that West has 5 hearts than only 4. Okay, we don't get a lot of information by that 4 of hearts play. But maybe I should start by running my spade suit. That could give me a little more information as to what's going on the hand. Also, the opponents are going to have to make some discards, and so that could make things a little awkward for them as well. Okay, West discards a club. We'll see if West discards another club. Not yet. West has pitched a diamond. Same with East. And we see a lot of diamond discards. Yeah. That is not unexpected. So, what am I thinking? If I lead diamonds now, West can win the diamond ace, and if the opponent's hearts are set up, they can take all their heart tricks. I'm going to go down 1. But I don't really have an alternative to this line of play, I don't think. I mean, I suppose I can cash 2 clubs first, so I should probably do that. West can't cover, otherwise I would be able to get to dummy and take my 2 tricks. East has thrown a bunch of diamonds. Well, I have nothing better to do than to lead the Queen of Diamonds and hope that things are working out. Oh, don't tell me that East underled the King, Queen of Hearts. No, he did not. Okay. Well, that was good defense by the opponents. Not much we could have done, unfortunately. We were just short on entries to the dummy. We couldn't really take all of the club tricks immediately, and then East got in and found a good switch to the 10 of hearts. That was able to easily set up the opponent's heart suit. I suppose we could have ducked 2 rounds of hearts, hoping that East was the one with the diamond ace and West was the one with heart length, but I think that's very anti-percentage. We were more hopeful that East had something like Queen 10-9, 5th of hearts, and West had King Doubleton or something like that, which I think is more likely given the 5-1 club division that we already knew about. Oh well, we've gone down 3 times in our contracts today, which might not be the greatest start. But hopefully we can pick it back up on the next few boards. I know minus scores are not good at match points in general. Generally, players find some way to get a positive score if they're going to do above average on the board. Well, the opponents are doing our job for us. At least they're taking over the auction and bidding. So what happened here? East opened a diamond, natural heart by West, a spade by East, 2 clubs, 4th suit, game forcing, 2 hearts by East, showing 3, just in case West had a 5-card heart suit. This is the way we would find a fit. And West jumped to 4 spades to show natural spades in support of his partner's suit. So I know the opponents are on a 4-4 spade fit. They have bid every suit other than clubs. So club lead is probably sensible. What I'm thinking about doing, though, is leading a spade. And I want to lead spades because I know our partner has 4 trumps, and maybe east or even west could be very distributional on this hand. And so I could cut down on ruffs by, oh, whoops, I need to pass. But it is my lead. So I think a trump opening lead does make some sense. It could go horribly wrong. This might give away the position of the trump suit to the opponents, who were otherwise, maybe not going to finesse our partner for the jack or queen, or it could be bad for another reason. Our partner might be short in clubs and would be able to ruff if we led clubs a few times. But I have some diamonds sitting behind Declarer's diamond suit, so I think I'm going to go for this passive lead, hopefully cut down on the cross ruff. Maybe that will be beneficial to us. Well, it looks like a good start given this dummy, so I guess we can quickly step back to trick 1. So I led a spade. Dummy turned up with a diamond void, so cutting down on the cross ruff is probably a really good idea. And Declarer turned up with a club void, so now we're really happy about having led trumps. Alright, well, the opponents do have a 5-3 heart fit, which makes this ace, queen, jack, 10, 5th of hearts a little scary. But let's just see how Declarer elects to play the hand out. It looks as if Declarer is going to cross ruff based on what's going on. I mean, a club was led off dummy, a diamond was led, so looks like we did a pretty good job overall in electing to lead trumps against this auction. Now, I do want to be a little careful about what I discard. But our partner has a lot of trumps remaining. So I think we're going to be able to run clubs when our partner roughs in. I suppose I can ditch a heart. I mean, it really looks like what Declarer is trying to do is with king, 3rd of hearts, he crosses to the ace of hearts in dummy, pulls what he hopes is the last trump with the spade ace, and then runs the heart suit for 11 tricks. We know that's not going to work. So I think I can safely discard a heart. Yep, so that was exactly what was going on. So I can ditch all of my hearts, giving partner full count in the suit so that he knows exactly when to rough in. That would be on the 3rd round. Not that it, really matters too much. But partner gets to rough this heart, and then we get to take, oh no, wait, this is fine, right? Our partner saved the ace of clubs? Okay, I almost lost my mind there, that that our partner had failed to keep the ace of clubs, and we were gonna have to end play, or be end played into leading a club into dummy's jack, but alright, that was a pretty good result, I think. It looks like East-West could have just drawn trumps. Oh, they can't draw trumps. Our partner has a natural trump trick, but more or less drawn trumps. So they could have won the opening spade lead, roughed a club, pulled 2 rounds of trumps, and played 5 rounds of hearts. So they would end up with 4 spades, 5 hearts, and a diamond. To make their 10 tricks, but they got a little greedy playing for the over trick, which we did on an earlier board, board 1. Pretty normal thing to do at match points, and they wound up going down. Okay, East passes. I'm gonna open a spade. I could be talked into doing something crazy like opening 2 spades, but I think the hand is good enough to just open at the 1 level. And we play in 2 spades. Well, good news and bad news. Good news is that we're not vulnerable, so under tricks are only worth 50 points for the opponents. Bad news is this contract probably isn't going to make, but maybe we can coerce the opponents into defending very poorly. Like if West just plays the ace-king of diamonds and then exits and trumps, we'll be able to take 5 spades, a heart, and 2 diamonds. I don't think that's going to happen. Sure, Queen of Hearts switch. That... Well, I don't really know what to think about that switch. It could be from King-Queen, but it could also be from like Queen Doubleton. And then if it's from Queen Doubleton and I say duck, then West is just going to lead another heart. That could go to the king if I duck again, and then a heart could come back ruffed. The best way to lose all 3 rounds of hearts with the ace third opposite jack third. I've done that before, and it has not gone well. I think it's likely that this is from Queen Doubleton, though, which doesn't really help me too much, because even if I win the ace and lead a heart, East can just win the king and give his partner a ruff. So I'm wondering if the best practical chance here is to win the ace, draw trumps, and then lead a diamond. Maybe the opponents get end played somehow into either leading diamonds or hearts for me. I think that's got to be my best chance at getting a 7th trick. I'm completely giving up on making the contract here. Doesn't look like there's much of a chance. But hopefully the opponents can bid and make something if I had not opened the bidding. So... okay, I'm going to dump the 7 of hearts because I want West, if West gets in with the ace of diamonds, to continue the heart suit. So I will proceed with my plan, pulling trumps, and they split 3-2. East discards the 7 of diamonds, which is a little strange. Okay, West does continue hearts, so that was nice because the opponents were actually able to play 4 rounds of clubs, putting me back in my own hand. I would then have to lead hearts on my own, and would have lost an extra trick. I'm not sure there's much I can do to get an 8th trick here, but I suppose I will try. I'm gonna lead a club. And we'll see if someone is friendly enough to lead diamonds for me. I doubt that they will be. Nope. No such luck. So we get the last 2, but that's probably an okay result. Why is West switching to the Queen of Hearts? that was such a weird play. All right. Well, 2 spades down 1 is probably a pretty decent result, I would say. We were able to coerce the opponents into leading hearts for us, giving us an extra trick. So that might score okay. But I suppose we'll see at the end of the stream. 12 high card points. I'll open a club. A heart by North. I will bid a spade. Partner bids 2 diamonds, 4th suit game forcing. I think we should bid 2 no trump. I mean, I'm not happy that I don't really have a true diamond stopper, but I don't want to tell partner we have heart support. I don't want to rebid spades, which probably looks like, yeah, as it says, 6 clubs and 5 spades. I don't want to bid 3 clubs because, well, they say that I can bid 3 clubs. So apparently, maybe 3 clubs is a normal bid to make on this hand, but I'm just going to bid 2 no trump. Even if our partner has like King Doubleton, the Jack third will be fine enough to provide a stopper in the suit, So there's no concern that we have about right-siding or wrong-siding the no-trump. Okay, well, our partner shows now diamonds and hearts. That's fine, we still don't have a fit for either of those suits. Partner's quantitatively inviting us to bid slam. I mean, we have a minimum in terms of high cards, so I think we should pass. But what I am considering is it possible that something like 6 diamonds is a good spot? I strongly suspect our partner should be 5-5 most of the time in the red suits for the way he has bid this hand. I mean, if our partner had a balanced hand, he wouldn't have gone through 3 diamonds. I think he would just jump to 4 no trump over 2 no trump to show this quantitative invite. And if our partner's 5-5, maybe we can rough a heart in our own hand. I still think it's a bit pushy. We have all these jacks, which are not great cards. We don't have good fits with our partner. I'm just going to sign off in 4 now, and we'll see how this does. Okay, our partner's 5-4. So with 17, maybe a bit of a pushy bid, but looks like we landed on our feet. Oh, West has led a heart. Why are the opponents continuing to lead? Well, every suit has been bid here, but I'm gonna keep harping on this. It seems the robots really like leading the opponent's suits. Okay, well, the King of Hearts wins the trick. And we get the Queen of Hearts. And the Ace of Hearts? No, a spade switch. Well, that's going to give me the rest of the tricks. I now have 2 spades to discard 2 hearts. The Queen Jack of Clubs is going to discard more hearts, and Ace King Queen Jack of Diamonds. But the hearts were blocked. Looks like there was nothing the opponents could have done. Looking back on the hand, I like everything partner did up till 2 diamonds, but over 2 no trump when we don't have a heart fit, I'm not sure I like the 3 diamond bid. Because it really sounds like once we bid 3 diamonds over 3 no trump, which is almost certainly expected, that 4 no trump should promise real extra length in the red suits. Also, North is a little light on high cards, only 17. I mean, normally this 4 no trump bid should be more like 18 to 19. And still, we did all right. We did all right, and took the maximum tricks, which is great. Okay, 2 passes, East opens a heart, and I'm gonna overcall spade. I think this wouldn't be everyone's choice, but it's very important when our side has the spade suit, especially not vulnerable at match points, to get into the auction. We might have a good sacrifice, we might just be able to compete to the part score in, say, 2 spades or something if we find a fit. The fact that I have such weak spades and a pretty awful hand doesn't really deter me from making this call. Now, if I was vulnerable, I don't think I would do this, but it might still be the right choice. Anyway, on this hand, our partner bids a no trump. I suppose I could insist on a suit contract by bidding 2 diamonds. Oh, apparently that shows extra values, maybe? Wait, what does 1 spade show? 8 to 17? So why does 2 diamonds show extras? It should just show, well, whatever. I believe I should just pass. It could be that 2 diamonds is a better spot, but I think if I bid 2 diamonds, I'm opening up the door for the opponents to come back into the auction with 3 clubs or 2 hearts or something, and both of those contracts look like they probably have pretty good play from my side, or from my perspective. I guess there is the consideration that if I don't bid 2 diamonds, West might balance with 2 clubs. Let's spend a minute contemplating that thought. Well, That might actually be a good reason for bidding 2 diamonds. Because the opponents don't have a heart fit. East opened a heart and didn't rebid his hearts over a no trump, so East has exactly 5. West didn't bid 2 hearts over a spade, and we know that the opponents have some values between them. Our partner's a passed hand, we only have 8. So West with 3-card heart support would definitely have bid 2 hearts. Which means the opponents are likely to have a club fit. I mean, the opponents could have a spade fit. Our partner might be void in spades, and the opponents have a 4-4 spade fit, so we stole that from them. Maybe a bit of a downside for overcalling a spade with this kind of hand. You prevent the opponents from walking into your 5-card suit. But I think to try and keep them out of a club fit, I am going to bid 2 diamonds. Hopefully this doesn't get me in trouble. I mean, I hope partner doesn't bid 2 no trump. Alright, East doubles, presumably take out. It looks like the opponents are going to find their club fit, which is what I was hoping to avoid. Maybe had I passed a no trump, this would have worked out better. Partner would declare a no trump, and at this vulnerability, I just wanted to kind of sacrifice in a cheap way. Declare the contract for our side and play an apart score going down 1 or 2. Oh. Well, that's definitely not what I was hoping for, was for 2 diamonds doubled to pass out. Did West spend a long time thinking, or was I thinking about passing? I hope I clicked the pass and West was just in the tank for a while. Anyway, so how does this contract look? Well, we have 2 heart losers and a spade loser off the top. East probably has the club king, so East might be getting end played or pseudo end played here. After winning the ace king of hearts, I guess let's play the first couple tricks, because I think the first 3 tricks are going to be pretty telling. If East continues by playing king of hearts, ace of hearts, and a heart, then we'll have a decision to make. If East plays the king of hearts and switches to a different suit, then we might get some more information. But I suspect East is going to play 3 rounds of hearts, so let's see if that's what happens. King of hearts, a diamond switch. Okay. So I guess I am supposed to try and rough spades in the dummy. I mean, West probably has 4 diamonds to pass out this double, right? I would think. Maybe not. Maybe West was actually just holding on to some good spade cards. That is possible. Okay, looking back at the auction and thinking about it in more earnest, it seems possible that West passed not because he had no values, but because he had a bunch of spades and he was hoping his partner would reopen with a double so that he could penalize 1 spade. That actually makes a lot of sense to me in hindsight. West might also have 4 diamonds, but I don't think it's guaranteed anymore, as it might be if we thought that West didn't have this giant spade stack. So I'm not sure that that information helps me much. I think I'm probably going to win the king of diamonds and lead a spade. And the hope is just to rough as many spades as I can in the dummy. Can I ever get to 8 tricks on this deal? Maybe. I think to get to 8 tricks, I would probably need to end play East somehow, like several times, into either leading clubs or leading hearts. And that doesn't look too likely. But okay, let's start by winning the king of diamonds. Okay, the 10 of diamonds is interesting, because I think if West had the 7, he would have played it. There's no reason to squander these honors like this. So I'll win the king. That means diamonds are probably splitting, which is both good news and bad news. And we'll lead a spade. East has the ace, which is a little shocking. Another diamond comes. What? Why did West not play the 7 on the first round? Okay, that's weird. So what do I think now? I think I should probably lead a heart. That will set up a heart trick for my side. If East wins and plays a heart back and West can ruff, that's okay. I still get the jack of hearts. Or sorry, after roughing a spade. Ooh, now both the jack and 7 of hearts are high. This is enough to make the contract, right? I've just made the contract. That's cool. I like that. Alright, king of spades back. We can ruff. Cash the jack of hearts, ditching our spade loser, right? I'm pretty sure that spade is still a loser. Cash the club ace. And looks like we've made our 8 tricks. Plus 180. Not a bad result. So we were right that West had a stack of spades. And that was the reason why West passed originally. And that was also the reason why West passed the double of 2 diamonds. He was hoping that the king, queen, jack, 10 of spades were going to be able to take tricks. And he might have been right about that if he had led trumps. So this is kind of a common theme. When you double the opponents at a low level, often the best lead is a trump. That's going to force them into playing like a no trump contract for the most part, and then their lack of high cards is going to cost them. But ultimately a pretty good result, I would say. We were very lucky that the 10 of 8 of hearts were doubleton, otherwise I was not making this contract. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Pretty good score. Okay. Our partner opens a no trump. And well, at teams, if I was playing teams, I would game force this hand. But playing pairs, I think I'm just going to transfer to spades, and if partner doesn't super accept, I will pass. Only 7 high card points. If we don't have a great fit, then 2 spades could definitely be the limit of the hand. So we'll see. Well, our partner has a very good hand over there. That doesn't mean that 4 spades is going to make, but I think it has good chances. It's probably the contract we want to be in, at the very least. I probably would have super accepted with partner's hand. I mean, 16 count and ace-10, 4th of spades looks good enough to jump to 3 spades here. Well, anyway, here we are. Like, tricky spot, but I don't think this hand really should be in partner's range, so I'm kind of happy with the way that I ultimately bid the contract. Albeit, if the king, queen of hearts were the ace of clubs, and partner only had ace-10 doubleton of spades, we would be almost gin for 4 spades. So it could have worked out to just game force. Anyway, 3 diamonds lead. Diamonds could be 3-3. That might allow us to pick up the suit for a 3rd trick to ditch a club loser. The ace of clubs could be on side. We're going to hopefully delay that guess, or that question at least, until we have a bit more information about the hand. I think I should just play 2 rounds of spades. It is the percentage play, so that could pick up the trump suit. Also, this diamond lead could be a singleton. I don't really want to risk a ruff in diamonds or clubs, even. So I think that's the safest thing to do. 3 of diamonds to the 5 and 10. Okay, I think I'm going to try and make use of the 9, 8, 6 of diamonds over here. East really isn't leading a low diamond from the queen and jack, so I suppose I can talk through this. Well, let's talk through it while I play. So since East can't have both the queen and jack of diamonds, when I lead another diamond, if West plays low, I get to play the 7. If West splits in honor, I get to play the king, and either way I'm going to be able to set up a diamond trick from my hand. And this would work out regardless of how the opponent's diamonds are distributed, as long as East led low from a 3 or 4 card diamond holding. Alright, 10 of hearts gets returned. I will cash a diamond, ditching my club loser. And then I will exit in spades. East is going to be on lead. East will either have to lead a heart, giving us entry to our hand, or lead a club, giving us the ability to take the club finesse. Not that we're convinced it's necessarily going to be onside, and it's not onside, but that's okay. We lose 1 more club and take 9 tricks. So, yeah, very strange. I mean, once again, East made a very bad opening lead of a diamond. East should 100% just lead from the queen, jack, 10 of clubs, and that would have worked out great for them on this hand. Now, I would have ducked, so it would go queen of clubs, small, 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 jack of clubs, I would play low again, West would win the ace, but could then, oh, he can't cross to his partner's ace. I was thinking that he could cross to his partner's ace, get a ruff. Okay, looks like the queen of clubs lead might not have worked out all that spectacularly. But a diamond lead doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You don't really want to ruff in East position because the queen of spades could be a natural trump trick, so it's far more productive to try and set up tricks on your own by leading your strength, queen, jack, 10 of clubs. All right, on to board 10. We're going a little faster than usual today. Maybe that's a good thing. I'm also very hungry. I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I should probably grab some food immediately after I'm done playing the set. All right, we have a preemptive 3 club bid. I don't see any reason to do anything else. This is kind of a textbook preempt, especially vulnerable and especially in second seat. So we get to play there. Well, what do I think about this hand? I guess I probably have to cash 2 spades and dummy and lead a diamond, taking the finesse. Otherwise, I might have no entry back to the dummy to take the diamond finesse. So I think that's my plan. I could get a little greedy and put in the jack of spades at trick 1, but I don't think that's a sensible thing to do. And especially against these robots who are terrified of leading away from honors. I think it's very likely East has the spade queen. So let's cash 2 spades. Oh, and look at that. East played high, low, and spades, signaling encouragement. That's kind of cute. And let's lead a diamond to the king. Well, that didn't work. Okay, let's try and pull trumps if we can. And let's let's take a heart finesse. Maybe this one will go better. It does! Hooray! Let's see, East did have the spade queen, so we can claim our 9 tricks. Alright, I think that was a pretty simple hand, both in bidding and play. I mean, you really can't get more textbook than this kind of 3 club opener. We have no defense, no cards in any of the major suits, so that we're not risking missing a large major suit fit. And we have just enough values vulnerable that we can be protected a little bit against being doubled for penalty. Also, our club suit has enough honors that also protects us from being doubled for penalty. And then in the play, I mean, we just took 2 finesses against the ace of diamonds and ace of hearts, and we were lucky that West had one of them. So, on to the next board. 9 high card points. Singleton queen, I will pass. East opens a club. And I think I should double. Yeah, I think I should double, mostly because I have 4 spades. If the opponents have a heart fit and we have a spade fit, it's very important for us to find that fit, as opposed to, say, overcalling a diamond, which is the only suit I have no honors in. This is a much different scenario than the board, where was it? Back here, no, back here, where I overcalled a spade with 5 small spades. Just in general, spades is a very important suit to be able to show. So I'm going to double. It's a little light, but I'm a passed hand. Partner knows that, so partner's not going to get too excited. You know, I say this, but the last time I did something like this, partner jumped to game. Okay, well, it looks like the opponents have spades, East has clubs. I've done all I can. This is shocking to me, though, that East-West have ended in a part score and partner wasn't able to do anything. Maybe I preempted them out of getting to a game by doubling? That would be weird, but I suppose it's possible. Alright, well, I'm going to lead a diamond, and I think I'm going to try the 9. Partner should know I have diamond length, so when I lead the 9 in a situation like this, he'll know that, I mean, maybe the robots won't know, but a human partner would know that I'm not leading the 9 from a doubleton. Especially when partner's probably looking at club length over there. He'll know that I have diamond length, short clubs, hearts, and spades, and I'm not looking for rough, I'm just letting him know that I have no honors in this suit. Okay, so diamond went to the queen and king, and a heart came back. That's cool. I guess we will continue the diamond suit. Partners continuing to set up hearts. So it looks like we did have a big diamond fit. I suspect partner had 5 diamonds over there. Well, I guess we'll see. If declare rough's a diamond. No, so partner had not 5 diamonds, 4 diamonds over there to the ace king. And partner didn't bid. Oh, okay, partner only had ace king third of diamonds. This makes more sense. This makes a bunch more sense now. But it looks like declare's clubs were pretty good. Ace king jack 6th. Okay, I kind of understand now what happened on this board. Our partner had 4 triple 3 with 4 clubs, and that's why he didn't bid over the takeout double. I probably would have bid a no trump with his hand, actually. Not that it really would have made a difference on this deal. East would still bid 2 clubs, and they would play there. Had I overcalled a 1 diamond, we would have found a diamond fit. But it looks like the opponents can make 3 clubs anyway, so I suppose they have that chance. Well, it was a little weird that East didn't take a club finesse, actually. Maybe East expected I had the club queen for my takeout double. That's a bit strange. But East just cashed the ace king of clubs and dropped my queen rather than playing a club to the jack when he was in dummy. So I think that was the wrong play, but it worked out on this hand. Alright, let's take a look at the next board, board 12. 3 passes, and I have 12 count and 4th seat. I'm going to open. I strongly believe that I should be getting a plus score on most boards in these competitions. So, or at least I have a better than 50% chance to get a plus score, which is all the expected value I need. This is a pretty terrible 12 count. I mean, queen doubleton, queen third, well, queen 10 third. Still, I will open and raise partner's hearts. Okay, well, happy I opened. I mean, we found a heart fit, which is nice, and we were able to stay low enough at the 2 level that we're not in any real danger. At least, I don't think we're in any real danger. Let's see, we have 2 club losers, 2 diamond losers, maybe a spade loser, and maybe a heart loser, so we could actually go down in this contract, but it is possible to set up clubs, albeit that's not going to go very quickly. It's possible we don't actually have any heart losers. West might pop up with queen on this trick. But at least I know not to finesse the hearts anymore. I mean, East wouldn't lead a heart from queen third. So I will duck this. West does pop up with a queen. We get to win the ace. And now what? I think I should get to work on the club suit immediately. It's not really risky in any way. I mean, if the opponents play ace king of clubs and a 3rd club and someone gets to rough, that's fine. I discard my diamond loser. My concern is that East might actually have 4 hearts, although leading the 4 of hearts instead of the deuce seems a little strange. Well, so one thing that a clever false card West could have made here is to play the queen of hearts from queen 10 doubleton, under the rationale that if he played the 10 of hearts, based on my reasoning that I discussed earlier, East wouldn't lead a heart away from the queen. He knows that I also know this, and therefore I would never take the heart finesse. So if he did have queen 10 doubleton and played the 10, I could win the ace, play a heart to the king, dropping his queen doubleton, pull the last trump with the jack, no harm done. But by playing the queen, he might induce me to take an immediate heart finesse, right? Like if I now lead a heart to the 8, West could win the 10, and this would be a very, very cool false card that he could make on defense. And I think that against human players, that would be a very sensible scare. So I would absolutely never think of taking an immediate heart finesse against strong human opponents, at least expert human opponents. But against the robots, maybe I will. Either way, I think, like I said, I'm going to start on the club suit. That seems like the first thing that I should do. The opponents are probably going to play diamonds, setting up diamond tricks, but that might also set up a diamond trick for me, which is what I'm hoping for. So let's give it a shot. Jack of clubs to the king, ace of clubs, and another club. Okay. Now I'm content to try the king of hearts. We do see the 2 from West, kind of expected. And I believe I should pull the last trump. So now I think I want to duck a diamond. And And West is on lead, has to play a diamond back to the jack and ace. And now we're kind of at a bit of an impasse. I saw West's high spade discard. So that to me kind of indicates that West might have both the king and jack of spades. In which case I should do something like lead a low spade now, planning to put in the 10. Alternatively, no, I think that's probably what I should do. So let's try it. Low spade, I plan on putting in the 10. All right, didn't exactly work out, but the 9 of spades comes back. So now all my spades are good, we can claim the rest. Oh, diamonds were 3-3 anyway, so it didn't really matter what I did. Fair enough, but we did well on the hand because the opponents could have set up 2 diamond tricks when they got in with the king of clubs. They just, for whatever reason, East was a little afraid of leading diamonds from queen jack third. Makes sense. But I'm not sure that continuing clubs was the right thing to do from East's seat either. Anyway, neat hand. So I'm a big fan of suit combinations and defensive false cards. I really like the prospect of West dumping the queen at trick 1 from queen 10 doubleton there. It's a shame that we didn't get to actually see that, but I don't think the robots are necessarily capable of making that play. Okay, next deal, East opens a spade, West bids 2 spades. I don't have anything to say. So I will pass, and now we have to choose an opening lead. I don't want to lead diamonds. I could lead trumps, which has some merit. Like maybe West has a doubleton somewhere, say in hearts, and by leading trumps we can declare a few roughs. Or I could lead hearts as just a passive opening lead, or I could lead clubs if I want to be a little bit aggressive. I think at teams I would lead a low club on this hand, hoping that my partner has a club card and would be able to lead diamonds through declare so that we could set up some tricks immediately. At match points, I think I'm just going to be conservative and lead a trump. So we'll see how that works. Well, I was correct that West had a doubleton heart, but it looks like declare is unperturbed from my spade lead and just gets to pull trumps. Take a heart finesse. Sure. Suppose I should give proper count. Declare is now running spades. It was odd to me that our partner ditched the 9 of hearts. I'm a little confused as to what's actually happening in the heart suit. Maybe our partner has a 5-card heart suit. You know, that would be a sensible explanation for why East didn't rough any hearts in the dummy. I think I'm going to trust that and keep all of my minor suit cards. It seems very risky to discard a diamond, absolutely, because declare with queen third would be able to pick up the suit for 1 loser. And it seems equally risky to ditch a club, because declare with, say, ace queen third would then be able to pick up the suit for 1 loser. So I think I should ditch hearts. And I'm going to duck this diamond. Oh. Well, this isn't good defense, partner. Stop. Can't we just play clubs? Okay, so what do I think is actually happening on this deal? First off, why did partner win the queen of diamonds? If our partner had just ducked the 10 of diamonds, we could have taken 3 diamond tricks on defense. I suspect declare has 4 diamonds in hand. mean, maybe Declare only has 3 diamonds, but... Oh, this is such a mess on defense. Like, so this is one of those kind of false card situations that actually probably would have worked out. If I played the 10 of diamonds, I mean, Declare showed no interest in popping up with the king, so he ducked. On the next round, when he leads another diamond, I can play the jack. And if Declare then judges that I had all of the queen, jack, 10, and didn't lead it, then he'll probably duck again. Our partner will win the queen, our ace of diamonds will be a 3rd diamond trick. So we missed out on a prime opportunity to score some extra tricks. Maybe I should have ditched the 10 of hearts to let my partner know that exiting hearts is safe. I mean, I know exiting hearts is safe, but our partner does not. That's too bad. Okay, I'll play the jack. Probably win the diamond return. What is Declare doing? That's the last trump, right? Excuse me? Our partner did have 3 diamonds. Oh, it's a good thing I put in the jack. Oh, but please, please. I wish we could just defend like normal human beings. That's okay. I understand, partner. You're just a robot, just following orders. Well, I must say that my choice of opening leads probably didn't matter too much on this one. We do need to be a little careful. If Declare had, for example, tried to set up the club suit to discard a diamond loser on the 4th round of clubs, we would have then had to attack diamonds ourselves, and I'm not convinced that either one of us would be happy to do that. But of course, Declare would be risking a 4-2 club split and potential club ruff. So kind of understand the desire to pull trumps and just kind of take the diamond finesse and concede some tricks. I mean, similarly, if Declare had worked on diamonds before pulling trumps, we would have then had to switch to clubs. That might have been easier to do in hindsight, though. All right, not a bad score. We got all of our tricks on defense, so that's a positive. In this one, East opens a spade. I'm going to pass. West bids 2 clubs, East bids 2 spades. So West has clubs and hearts, East has spades and no trumps, and I'm going to lead the jack of diamonds. Okay, that looks like a good trick. Let's continue the diamond suit. So, well, the queen of spades is a little depressing. That suggests to me that East probably has all of the spades. I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Okay. Does partner have the king of clubs? No. Oh, clubs are breaking. And Declare had all of the spades? Yeah. Alright, well, the opponents have missed a slam, it looks like. Oh, clubs were not breaking. That's fair enough. But it still looks like the opponents have missed a slam. I wonder what the best slam is for their side. It's probably 6 clubs. Well, I'm not sure. But it looks like 6 clubs has some decent chances if the clubs split 3-2. You can ditch 2 diamond losers on the 2 hearts. And maybe try and set up the spade suit. I don't know, it could depend on the opening lead. Well, probably not much to that hand. I mean, we led the fourth suit, the only unbid suit. It set up a trick, and then the opponents just had the next 12 tricks. Alright, on to the next deal. First seat, unfavorable. We get to open 2 diamonds. This is great. I think if I was favorable, or even not vulnerable, I might consider a 3-diamond opening bid, but vulnerable, we don't want to do that with a 6-card suit. Okay, East balance was with 2 spades. I mean, we kind of saw that coming. And let's lead our club sequence. Jack of clubs. Oh, that is a good dummy. 4-card spade support and an ace with a doubleton. I might have raised, but we'll see how this works out for them. 2 spades, I will encourage diamonds. Hmm. 8 of clubs, you say? I guess I'll play small. Okay. Had I split my honors, Declare would have actually had a finesse position against my other club. Alright. Diamond led to partner's ace. Diamond comes back. Let's cash a club. And let's... Probably doesn't matter what I do from here, does it? Let's continue another club. So Declare gets to lead hearts out of his hand. Let's see how good those are. King of hearts and the Queen of hearts. Alright. Looks like 9 tricks. So minus 140. Probably not much to that hand. It is true that if West had raised, they would have gotten a little overboard. They would be in 4 spades, it looks like. That looks very likely. And they would go down. So maybe West did good by not raising spades, but 4-card trump support with an ace feels like a little too much to pass. Well... There wasn't much we could have done better on defense. Yeah, I think it was just a pretty flat board. At least I'm hoping it's a pretty flat board. Okay, 2 hearts by West, 2 spades by our partner, double by East showing the minors. Double by East showing the minors. Double showed spades. Oh, sorry, that was a preempt. That was a preempt. Oh, oops. Not that I think we would have done anything different anyway, but that's fair enough. So we get the King of Diamonds lead, which looks promising for our side at least. We can probably set up some diamond tricks. I don't know how many spades I want to play. I think I want to pull 2 rounds of trumps. That will stop West from roughing a diamond. Well, I think that's going to happen kind of regardless of what we do, so I believe we should win the diamond ace and lead a spade. So, looks like West does get to rough a diamond. That's too bad. But I don't think we could have afforded to ditch the Jack of Spades by cashing the ace. Okay. So we should rough. So if East has 5 spades and 5 diamonds, Well, I can afford to cash the spade ace to get a bit better information as to what's going on, right? So I can cash the ace of spades, ditching. I guess these clubs are not necessary for now. Okay, East does have 5 spades and 5 diamonds and 2 hearts and therefore 1 club. Oh, that's kind of gross. Oh, but maybe I can be very clever. So if East has the singleton king of clubs, I can lead a low club now. East will be end played into either leading diamonds or spades for me. Which would give me an extra trick. I mean, either the jack of diamonds or the free spade finesse. If East has the singleton 10 or jack of clubs, and I play low, the West could overtake, but then West is kind of end played into either leading hearts, setting up my jack and dummy, or clubs, giving me a finesse. I mean, alternatively, I could just cash the club ace. East will have to follow with his club, and then play queen of spades spade, and playing East into leading a diamond into my jack eventually. Maybe that's the more prudent approach. So I would get up to 4 tricks, the club ace, 5 tricks, the spade queen, and 6 tricks, the diamond jack. That's reasonable. Can I do better by leading a low club? So like, if I lead the low club, if East wins and returns a diamond, I get to ditch a club loser, but when I take a club finesse, East roughs, exits a diamond, and I still only take 6 tricks. Okay, I think the best way to 6 tricks is just club ace, spade queen, and a spade. So we do get a diamond, but that's the end of our tricks. Probably not a bad result overall. I mean, it sucks that we got doubled and went minus 300 when the opponents were not bidding a game, but given that our partner overcalled 2 spades, which I think is a pretty clear bid for our partner to make, we don't have a lot of options. I mean, had we played this in 3 clubs, hopefully the opponents would double us as well, and I don't know if we would have done better or worse. It's possible we do better in 3 clubs than we do in 2 spades doubled, but it would be a level higher. And I think we did quite well to count out East's hand and end play him into giving us the jack of diamonds, so hopefully that's worth a little bit. Let's take a look at our results. Yes, so apparently going down in a cold game is not a good score. But beyond that first board, I think we did okay. I'm a little surprised at board 4. I guess it's possible that some pairs played this in spades, which works out a lot better for Declare, I think. At least it could work out better for Declare, because you might be able to pick up the 4-card club holding. Anyway, we might have been able to make 3-no trump on this one, but it wasn't to be. A few boards below average. I mean, overall 55 and change. Not a bad score. It's most important in bridge to just be consistent, and I think I've mentioned this a couple of times. Like, sure, we do get some hundreds, like 2 diamonds doubled making, 4 spades going down when we found on board 5, we found a great trump lead against the auction, knowing well that our partner had 4 spades, and that it was possible the opponents were trying to cross-ruff, and Declare could have made his contract, but got a little greedy, playing for over tricks, so we were able to punish that. But the big difference maker, I think, in most of the sessions that I tend to play, and that I would say most experts tend to play, is that when you have the normal scores, you're scoring like 60%, 70%, 60%, a little above average, 56, 55. So if you have some tops, hundreds, those are going to happen. Sometimes the opponents do the wrong thing, like doubling us in 2 diamonds on this board, or going down in their game contract. And you'll have some bottoms too. We played for an over trick that was 60-some% to be correct. West had 4 clubs, East had 2, but the club finesse was not on side, and that cost us. So the important boards are really the ones in between. These 62% boards, 68%, 56%, 78%. If all of these were closer to 50, then our game would have been pretty average. But with these scores being a little above average, we do a bit above average on our set. Well, that's going to do it for today's stream. A bit of a shorter one. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will be doing these regularly. I'm going to try and put a schedule up if I can. My school classes actually start tomorrow, so I might be a little busier during the daytime, but maybe late afternoon or early evening prior to dinner or around dinner time is when I'm most likely going to be able to stream. Anyway, I had fun. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will be uploading this to my YouTube. The link to my YouTube is in the About Me section under my Twitch, should be below the stream. So if you're curious about more bridge content, check it out there. I will see you all tomorrow for some more Zenith Daylong rewards.